Hello there and welcome back to our magical garden. Just because summer is winding down doesn't mean that your garden has to lose its colour and excitement. Fall gardens can be just as beautiful as spring and summer if you know which plants to add. Today I'm sharing some of my favourite fall plants, perennials, shrubs and annuals that keep the colour coming all the way until frost. These plants not only brighten your beds and containers, but many of them also feed pollinators, add texture and bring that cosy autumn vibe that we all love. And remember, fall is actually one of the best times to plant. Cooler weather and more regular rainfall helps plants settle in as long as you're giving them about 6 weeks before your ground freezes. Just make sure you're planting for your USDA hardiness zone. See the link in the description. And watering during dry spells. Okay, let's jump right into some of my fall garden must-haves. Grasses add movement and texture that really stand out in the fall garden. One of my favourites is purple fountain grass. It looks amazing in pots and mixed containers with mums and pansies. The burgundy foliage and feathery seed heads catch the autumn sunlight beautifully and sway in the breeze. While there are perennial ornamental grasses too, they usually take a year or two to get established, so the annual types give you instant impact. Okay, now this one is special. Most hydrangeas don't give much fall colour, but this quick-fire Panicle Hydrangea is the exception. In autumn, its large, lobed leaves turn gorgeous shades of red, orange and purple. The summer blooms fade into papery cones that last into winter, so you're getting year-round interest. Who doesn't love pansies? They're cheerful, inexpensive and thrive in the cooler weather of fall. Modern trailing varieties like Plentiful and Cool Wave can even spill beautifully out of window boxes or hanging baskets. And the best part, they can handle light frosts, so you'll still see colour in your garden beds long after other annuals have quit. Marigolds are the tried and true workhorses of the garden. They're tough, pest-resistant and bloom non-stop, right until frost. Their warm golds and oranges fit perfectly into autumn colour schemes, and they mix beautifully with mums, ornamental cabbage and grasses in container arrangements. Asters are a fall classic and a real pollinator magnet. They bloom from late August right up until the first frost, with daisy-like flowers in shades of blue, purple, pink and white. Bees and butterflies absolutely love them, so they're a must-have in any pollinator-friendly garden. I like planting them in the middle or back of a border where their height really shines, and they also make great cut flowers to bring indoors. If you want long-lasting foliage colour, Heuchera is your friend. The flowers are dainty and attract hummingbirds in summer, but the real show is in the leaves. You can find them in shades from lime green to caramel to deep burgundy. Sedum is as tough as nails. Once established, it can handle poor soil, drought and heat, but in fall it really shows off. The popular variety Autumn Joy does have a tendency to flop. This particular variety is T-Rex, and it's covered in clusters of pink flowers that slowly deepen to rust red as the season goes on. If you stand near one in late summer, you'll hear it buzzing with pollinators. It's also a great plant for low maintenance gardens because it just doesn't ask for much. This shrub is seriously underrated. In the fall, its branches are covered in clusters of bright purple berries that look like strings of beads. Birds love them and they really pop against autumn foliage. A newer variety, Pearl Glam, has deep purple leaves too, so it looks good from spring through fall. Black-eyed Susans are one of my favourite native perennials for fall. Their golden petals with dark centres bloom from late summer until frost, and pollinators can't resist them. They're tough, low maintenance and usually left alone by deer, which is always a plus. Anemones are absolutely stunning this time of year. They have tall, wiry stems that hold up delicate pink or white blooms that almost look like they're floating above the foliage. They bloom from late summer into early fall and really give your garden that cottage-style feel. These cool weather annuals bring unique textures and colours. Think rosy pinks, purples and frosty greens. They hold up incredibly well in chilly weather and can last into early winter in many climates. I love pairing them with pansies and mums in containers for a classic fall display. Goldenrod is a fantastic native perennial with bright golden yellow plumes that bloom late into the season. It's an important nectar source for migrating butterflies and other pollinators, and despite the myth, goldenrod doesn't cause allergies. It's ragweed, that's the problem. This plant brings a dreamy, airy look to the fall border. With silvery foliage and tall spires of lavender purple flowers, Russian sage blooms for months. It's drought tolerant, deer resistant and looks beautiful paired with black-eyed Susans and ornamental grasses. And there you have it, my top 4 garden favourites that keep the colour coming right up until frost. Whether you're planting perennials, refreshing containers or adding shrubs for structure, these plants will make sure your garden shines in autumn. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more gardening tips, and let me know in the comments which fall plants you can't live without. Thanks for watching, bye!